this whole time? Or
You could clip it on your
shit,
jacket.
I didn't even see the clip. This is the first interview I think I've done.
Ever?
Yeah, I think
Stop
so.
playing with him. Foreign from Newark, leading the wave. Stop playing with him. Oh, that's good that you can clean it. I probably should have read the instructions harder on here when I opened it. Because I definitely didn't know you could open this. I did used to call myself a champion.
I did.
I know, I used to call myself a champion. That was my Instagram bio for a while, just period champion.
Really?
Yeah, this girl said, "What are men?" And I said, "Champions." She didn't like that. I think I called women whores the same day. It was a bad week.
This is crazy.
It takes 3 niggas to figure that out, though. It's a collective.
You know, we got to do data collection. Data collection is not complete. Here, you can hold it. I'm done. No. I have my jarritos. All right, everybody. Okay. We're out here at ETH Denver and with another episode of We Them Media, We Them Niggas podcast. Here today, I'm with Fournier, Calix. Booyah. Connected with Fournier back in September. Shout out to Chris on his birthday. Went to the Dot Connector event in New York, and we connected with Fournier there. And circle back, talk about ETH Denver. He said, "Oh, we're sliding to ETH Denver. Let me get in the B&B." And join the B&B. He did. I appreciate you pulling up. I appreciate you being interested in what we're doing with the podcast, thinking about how you can support and really just holding space for community, living with us and everything. Like, I appreciate the way you shared space with us and the way you've participated in the fellowship that this is community building, and I feel like you get that. So how was your experience at ETH Denver been this year?
It was great. Thank you for, inviting, staying with me and working with me and everything, bringing me into your ecosystem. I learned more about crypto than I anticipated that I learned. I realized I was part of communities that, it was more going on than what meets the eye, being a part of.
We have motion like this.
Yeah, I mean, I had motion too, and we got the ball rolling, all of us together, because I'm still currently enrolled in this program, the second cohort of Near Protocol Horizon Accelerator, and it's great to be with them. Shout out to Jared Barnes.
Shout out Jared. Okay.
Yeah.
And how's that experience been? How has the accelerator been, and how did ETH Denver shape that experience further?
It's been great just meeting everybody in real life so far. You usually work digitally, and it's just a lot of writing, taking notes, and data collection, testing things out, building on top of work that's already been done in a new type of way. And meeting everybody in real life, it puts the cherry on top. You know what I mean? Because it's really been a great program to be a part of. We had a private dinner with everybody in the second cohort that could make it. Met a lot of people from my team, because everybody's remote all over the world in different places. So that was great. And I'd love to come back. It was a great experience.
I'm happy to hear that. I think it's I think like what you said, the cherry on top component. I do feel like a big part of Web3 for me has been like recognizing that the URL turns into IRL in Web3 in a way that I've never really seen in any other like internet space I participated in.
Yeah.
And so being able to come here and see folks from Kernel, which I really didn't get to go to their dinner, but that was what I was interested in doing, but the car broke down and things happened. But getting to meet more people that I've seen in 40 Acres DAO, more people that I've seen online on Instagram, Telegram, I would say for me that was definitely a highlight. And even get into, like I said, like you said, really bringing you into the ecosystem per se. You're getting to meet Julian, you're getting to meet Gabrielle, you met Drew before. And it's just been, it's been cool, yeah, to see you become part of our community. And I'm excited to see what else you're up to this year. Walking away from ETH Denver, what do you feel like are your primary takeaways?
Primary takeaways from ETH Denver is there's always more to learn about what you can do and make your ecosystem better. New skills are important to realize the skills you have and realize when you lead and when you follow. And there's really a lot of different ways that crypto is being applied now, but it still hasn't been applied, or it doesn't necessarily even have to be just crypto. technology in general, just blockchain, or AI, whatever the case may be. It was really great.
I got that, and I'd be really interested if you could share with my audience, like, kind of how you got into Web3. Like, how did you even end up at ETH Denver, at Dot Connector? Like, how did Web3 and crypto become a part of your life?
Okay, great. So I started with crypto, like seriously, like a job wise, in probably about 2021. I invested earlier in that in the bull run in like 2017. Caught Bitcoin at a decent price, and invested like a decent amount, like over 50% of what one Bitcoin was. So, and then it went up to 20K that year. Got out of that, and then I joined PubDAO later on. So that's what made me interested in the first place. Just catching Bitcoin at the right time, and seeing the price go up, and the mass like hysteria around it, and then now in 2024 we have the Bitcoin ETFs. So it's just it's interesting to see the transformation
Of the
like
space.
of the space and how rapidly it happened. You know,
And what would you say has been a core memory of your journey from, you said, like 2017 to now?
a core memory of a journey is just seeing all the progress of the people that I've known in just technology in general, whether it's crypto or blockchain, AI. I mean, the decentralized aspect of everything really just changes the dynamic. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, that's the best memory is just seeing the growth and the new ideas, and the different ways we interact the different ideas now, and just create a whole different dynamic.
I got that. I guess my final question would really be, to like someone in Newark per se who doesn't know anything about crypto, what would your advice be to them, if they're interested in getting in this space?
It's always, the internet is the most powerful thing, but it's also the most dangerous thing. You just got to do research. There's always new companies being created, new technologies being discovered, and it's all out there. And if you research it and find stuff that you like on the internet, when you see it in real life, it'll make you want to, do what you're doing even on a greater scale. So I say research, teach yourself as much as you can, and recognize what gifts you have and use those to your advantage, and try to help other people as well. Make sure that it's a win-win situation with everybody you're working with. you know and anything's possible. You know what I mean? You could live in a city like Newark, or never leave a block for 20-25 years, or you know what I'm saying, you could get your passport and see what's really out there, and don't take it for granted, being so close to your resources. You know what I mean? So all that together, it means like anything's possible, and you can reach any goal, any height,
Yeah.
that you aspire to be at.
All right, my man. Well, I appreciate that, and I encourage people, like he's saying, to do the research and to find communities like this one, where you can find people who do want to, pay it forward, the learning we've been doing and the teaching we've been doing. So, shout out to you for being here. Shout out to you for being a proponent of people educating themselves on what's available and using the internet. This hugely powerful resource. I feel like I really didn't start really learning about on the internet until it came to crypto. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like in high school I didn't use YouTube to learn math. I wish I had. I feel like, but when it came to crypto, I was like, I'm gonna watch every YouTube video I can find
Yeah,
until I figure out where these airdrops come from.
Yeah, absolutely. Like airdrops, even that's like something new.
Mhm.
That it's like it's so much out there, and you just got to do the research.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To find the
People,
opportunities.
yeah, people farm airdrops and they make so much money. You can make 6 figures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it all depends on how you apply yourself. As far as you could reach is what your imagination can like see. You know what I mean? So anything can happen. You just gotta really believe that you can do it and put in the work and get out there and go after it. You know, you can't just hope for it to happen. You gotta actually go make it happen.
Yeah.
So
And take the feedback. Make it happen and take the feedback.
absolutely.
So yeah, everybody, thank you for tuning into another episode of We Them Niggas. Thank you, Fournier.